kids, my name is Tommy Boylston. For you speaking Spanish, me llamo Tommy Boylston. Well, today we're going to go ahead and make one of my famous iced coffee, espresso, cappuccino type drinks. Now, why am I showing you this? Because if you're like me and you enjoy very good coffee with a robust, aromatic something or other, and you frequent Dunkin Donuts or perhaps even Starbucks or the local coffee house in your neighborhood, you'll realize that with today's very tight economy, that does put somewhat of a strain on the old walito. That's wallet for those who didn't understand. So, over the years I've tried to concoct my own homemade brews, iced coffee, flavoring it. Well, recently I just found the winningest combination. It's pretty much a sequence of events that will allow you to make the tastiest, most amazing coffee drink that literally blows the shit out of Dunkin Donuts and or Starbucks at a mere fraction of the cost. With my patented design, you can walk around with any fucking cup you want to. That's right, any fucking cup. Alright kids, right now we're going to go ahead and go to the kitchen. I've already got everything lined up, you know, as far as the ingredients we will need, but I do want to go ahead and break it down for you really quick. Now, you have two choices of what you can do. It's not a tough decision, as you can see. You can either use a standard coffee machine, or you can use a standard espresso machine. Now personally, I like the espresso machine, so we're going to use that one. Now right over here I have my my little concoction, my little staging area, if you will. Now the coffee choice is totally up to you, but I like to use Dunkin Donuts Original Blend. You could always try a different flavor. I mean, it's really personal preference as far as what you like and what you want it to taste like. Now, one of the other key ingredients that I like to use is one packet of Splenda. Normally I like to use Sweet and Low, but it just so happens that I'm out of Sweet and Low, so I'm using Splenda. Alright, so anyway, so you've got your Splenda, we've got our espresso cooking right now. Cooking, roasting, whatever the correct terminology is for it. Alright, I showed you what coffee we're using, so we can slide that to the side. Now, over here, this is one of the greatest inventions of recent history, and I proudly endorse it. This would be the Magic Bullet. This is the Magic Bullet blending type machine. Now this is not to be confused with the sex toy of the same name, also known as the Magic Bullet. However, just like that same Magic Bullet, this Magic Bullet comes with various attachments and doohickeys, and this is the one that I like to use. It looks like the crooked, broken Chinese star. Okay, so that's the attachment that we'll be using. Now this would be the top of the Magic Bullet. Notice it looks like a, that's what it looks like. Alright, well, I just heard a wonderful sound, and that sound would be, oh, look at that. Look at that, oh. If you were here, you could smell the yummy coffee goodness. It appears that we are done brewing over here. So I'm going to go ahead and flick the switch, turn this off. Now, off camera, I went ahead and I dumped the Splenda from earlier inside the cup. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Ooh, it's like we're stuck on Hoth. We're going to go ahead and take our ice cup, our Hoth cup, as I'm going to call it from this point forward. We're going to take our Hoth cup, stick that over there, and we're going to go ahead and bring our espresso over. We're going to pour this right on in. Now watch this. Alright, now we've got that. We're going to come over here and get some of this coconut cream nonsense. Now, give it a good shake just in case it might be a little bit settled down at the bottom. And once again, this is all personal preference. I like a little bit of a strong cream kind of flavoring. Okay, now we're going to come over here and we're going to get our little handy dandy attachment. Make sure the rubber gasket is lined all the way in place because somebody used it the other night and apparently the rubber gasket was not tight and coffee shit went everywhere. I'm sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten this up. Alright, I have now got the magic bullet completely tightened up. Now as you see, if you flip it over, it does look kind of like a bullet. So right now we got Hoth in there, we have our coffee cream, we have our Splenda, we have our ice. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this right here. You might be asking yourself, why are you putting the magic bullet in the sink to use it when you just had it there, over there, on the countertop, or on the stovetop? Well, first off, you should never use anything on the stovetop because it might be hot, you might burn your little fingers. But that has nothing to do with it. The magic bullet gets a little bit messy sometimes because I'm just kind of a slob and I would never really make a good chef or cook because I just let my juice squirt and fly everywhere. Alright. Now that I've completely grossed and creeped out everybody, let's go ahead and blend, shall we? Now you take it, push it down, and okay, my drink is done. Here's my drink. I removed the lid. You can see there's a little bit of a mess in the sink, but I will clean it up. And if you look all around, you can kind of see the splatter, the squirt, if you will, I was referring to. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try my coffee concoction. Oh, sweet leaping Jesus on a pogo stick. Oh. All right. Now, back to my previous bit of excitement when I was sitting back in the office. Any fucking cup. Any fucking cup. I could use a mug, I could use a glass, and if I want to go totally rancor on your ass, I could use a Dunkin Donuts cup. I could take this Dunkin Donuts cup, walk into Dunkin Donuts, drinking my homemade beverage, and kind of sneer and laugh at everybody else who just paid about $3.79 for what I just made for approximately, I don't know, I really don't keep track of that sort of stuff. But the point is, I just woke up, I just took a shower, and I was too lazy to go anywhere, so I made it at home, cheaper, freer, and now I'm gonna go drink it, watch some TV, maybe some Jerry Springer, and who knows?